Nolly X is now officially on the Quad Cortex, and in this video I'm going to share with you my ultimate preset for live performances. Nolly X is one of my favorite plugins from Neural DSP, so I'm very happy that the latest CorOS update has included it alongside the Quad X plugin and the Parallax X plugin. Now, I'm a big fan of all-in-one presets for live performances, so in this video I'm going to share with you an artist-based preset that I've created using my favorite artist presets from the plugin, ported over into a single preset and blended together, optimized for live performances. And so I've written and recorded a short little piece using some of the tones available in this preset so you can hear what it sounds like in the mix. And if you like this preset, it's publicly available on the cloud, so feel free to download and try for yourself. So I'll play the short piece now, and then we'll come back into Cortex Control and I'll guide you through the preset, hearing isolated tones as well as talking you through the signal path. So here we are in Cortex Control, and as you can see, we're leveraging all 4 rows of the preset. Now, row 2 is actually for a vocal lane, as I always like to keep one lane free just for vocals in case that I need to sing. Also, we have row 4 acting as the front of house lane, which goes to out 1, which contains the 2 cabs from the plugin. And then row 3, we're going to out 3, which goes to my power amp and real cab, which is on stage. Now, if you don't use a real cab and power amp, then you can just run straight out of the row 3 and also save a bit of CPU at the same time. So moving on to how the scenes are set up, you can see here that in gig view, we have a clean, an ambient, a crunch with a crunch delay, a really high gain tone with an octaver added into it as a separate scene, as well as a solo and a solo ambient, which is the same, but just with more reverb and delay. So to talk you through all the scenes in this preset, we have clean and ambient, which is based off the Jesse Giretti Jesseract preset in the plugin. And I really love this. This is one of my favorite clean tones available in Neural DSP plugins. So I'm so happy it's natively available in the Quad Cortex now. And that's of course leveraging the Amp 1 in Nolly. The only difference is that it doesn't use a cab enabled in the plugin version, but because I like to play with the real cab on stage, I've enabled that for this particular preset so that it's more consistent with the front of house and on stage. Moving on to the crunch tone, this is based off the Barris Benis Tool for Numa artist preset in the plugin. Now, that actual preset is the crunch delay, but I really like the sound of the crunch Marshall amp that he uses, so I just removed the delay and made that the main crunch tone as well. And this is using the Nolly Crunch block, which is based off the AMP2 in the plugin. So moving over to the high gain tone, which is one of Nolly's own artist presets in the plugin called All Purpose Metal Rhythm. Now this is based off the block letter modded 5150 by Nolly, which looks like this. And here's what it sounds like. Moving on to the solo tone in this preset for both the solo ambient and the solo. Solo ambient is essentially the same as solo, but just with more wet effects from the delay and reverb. And this is based off the Sublime lead setting in Nolly's preset. And it's a really great smooth tone for lead playing. And the only real difference between the ambient version and the non-ambient version is the reverb is engaged and the delay settings are slightly tweaked. So that is my ultimate Nolly X preset using some of my favorite artist tones in the plugin. Thank you for watching the video, and if you did like the sounds you were hearing, make sure to hit like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Head over to the cloud and download the preset, and I hope you get a lot of enjoyment using this in a live environment.